Hello everyone, welcome back to the crossword. Today is Monday, July 7th. Let's get started with highly successful on Broadway. It's a big hit. I don't know. Redding, who sang The Dock of the Bay. Is this Otis Redding? I think so. Opposite of right. Left? Is it that simple? It is Monday. Blank Copland, the so-called Dean of American Composers. No idea. Halloween cover-up? What do you cover up on Halloween? You wear a sheet to be a ghost. I don't know. Hyatt alternative, they always want you to say Omni as a hotel chain. Weekend event, often held in a garage or on a front lawn. Well, like a sale? But it starts with T, and it's really short. A mask would cover you up on Halloween. Go down a bunny hill if you ski. Spectrum or Verizon Fios, those are ISPs. Spanish other is otro or otra. Middle part of the body is a torso. Player facing the leadoff batter. The starting pitcher. Like a wallflower, shy. Lowest voice, bass. Swearing inwards are an oath. A loud skirmish is a fray, I suppose. This looks like Aaron. For he's a jolly good fellow. Boffo, they do say that. Walking stealthily if you are on tiptoe. How sweet it is. Michelle Blank, women's soccer star. Oh, I should know this, but I don't. Philosopher John Locke. Heavens? Is that the ether? Maybe. Blank Jacques, nursery song. Frère Jacques, you spell like this. Frère's brother. Yeah, that makes sense. Michelle Eckers. London Art Gallery is the Tate. Akers. Ask Me Another is on NPR. Is it? Ask Me. Are they still airing it? I used to listen to that occasionally, but not regularly. And there were some shows like that were canceled. Like I listened to Wits, and it doesn't exist anymore. Maybe Ask Me Another still exists. Maybe I'll add that to my list of podcasts. Band for News Radio. Something stereo, I guess. Huh. Weekend event. Oh, tag sale? I've never called them that, but sure. Response similar to You're Too Kind. Oh, I try. AM stereo? Sure. One might read fast car, a vanity plate. Pitcher and plate. These are going to be table settings, I guess. Kind of acid and proteins is amino. Wrigley is Ely. Quiet nook in a church is the apse. That's not fair, Your Honor. I object. Rust-causing agent, an oxidizer? River Styx? Or oxidant, I guess. Sure, that's better. Mountain in Greece. Japanese computer brand? So was a V? What? I've never heard of this. Singer Tori Amos. Pen points are nibs. This is a ninja. I still don't know this. The mountain or the Japanese computer brand. Huh, okay. Archaeological site is a dig. It's a ruin. Hot drink by a campfire is cocoa. Long-running student quiz show. I don't know. Cousin of an alligator is a croc. Singer Clark? No idea. That's enough out of me, sorry. I'll stop. This looks like Malone. Sure. Noble something. Restaurant request on a hot day, ice water. Pueblo material, adobe. Flamenco guitarist, looks like Paco, if I had to guess. Wintry forecast is snow. And others in the footnotes at all. The something bowl, the college bowl. Okay, I don't really know what that is. Mantra for many foodies. Eat local, they love to say. Petula? To amaze is to awe. Sneeze sound, a chew. Japanese, more Japanese stuff. Buckwheat noodles are soba. Suffix with a book or fool? Bookend, fool end. I don't know. Not yet decided, or an artful description of the last words of these things. Pitcher, plate, bowl. Huh. I mean, yeah, these are table settings. But I don't know how this relates to not yet decided. German A is ach. Acht? Is there a T? Probably. Oh, no. A, not the letter, the word, the article is eine in German. God in Spanish is Dios. Aquafina competitor, Evian. Told untruths, you lied. Convention center event. I don't know. Takes a breather, rests. Japanese computer, I still don't know. Refrigerate is cool. Kaplan? I don't know this person. Gabby or Gabe, I assume. Three-legged support is an easel. Act 2 comes after intermission. To thine own self be true. You lolled at a text. This looks like still life something, right? Like, yeah, pitcher, plate, and bowl, those are in a still life, but... Very is oh so. Waiting bird and ibis. Wood strip beneath a mattress. A slat. Rooster's mates are hens. We get ish. Bookish, foolish? Sure. Still on the table. Ha ha ha. Madison Ave, sure. Oh, an expo. Ode is a poem of adulation. DeVito is to Nix. So, I mean, is this Osa? Vio and Osa, huh? Oh, yeah, I feel like I have seen Vio on some laptops, maybe? What does the Vio logo look like? Am I imagining this? Yeah, I've totally seen this. Here, I'll show you. I mean, you could just Google it yourself, but there you go. Vio. I have seen this. Oops. Don't peek. It's a minute cryptic. Okay. We'll do that in another video. Moving on to the mini. What was my time, by the way? 6 or 7 minutes? Yeah, 8. Coffee informally, our big coffee producing island, Java. Figure skating jump and Axel. Wide-ranging music playlists. I'm not sure. Print issue jam. On deck. Oh, mixes. Next, if you're on deck. Down under, welcome. G'day. Oh, I spelled Axel wrong. I never know which is which. Yeah, right. It's the one that isn't what cars have. And I know the car one is XLE, but I always forget. I know the figure skating one is spelled weird, but without stopping to think about how the car one is spelled, I can't remember which spelling is weird. All right, well... Oh, what was a good 5-letter word to start with? Oh, Vex. I didn't even read the down clues, huh? We'll start with mixes, I guess. I am off my Wordle streak because I didn't remember to do it yesterday. Oh well. I did do it. Well, my dad sent me an email at the beginning of today at like midnight. He sent me a thing saying, I did yesterday's Wordle in 2. This was the answer. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you know, if it had been the previous day's Wordle, if it had been today's Wordle, I would have been annoyed. And for a moment, I thought it was. But then I was like, oh yeah, it seems fair to send me a spoiler for yesterday's Wordle. My fault, I haven't done it yet. And then after being told the answer, I got it in 4 by trying to ignore that information. How about Stoic? Sting. Still, stiff. Those are all pretty bad because they use the same letter twice when I don't know. This is not a great spot to be in, honestly. It could also be stilt. It almost feels like it has to be stilt, still, or stiff. I'm not sure what else it could be. Stirp is not a word. So let's get stilt, which will tell me which of those it is. Oh, it was that one, obviously. Last puzzle of the day is the connections. I did do the connections yesterday. I don't remember why I did the connections, but not the Wordle. Dribble and shoot, obviously these are basketball things. So is block and pass. That might be a group, or it could be a red herring. Banana and canary are yellows. Don't really see any other yellows, though. A source and a leak. These are kind of like news things. A secret. Secret and a leak look related. A footprint is a clue of sorts. Don't see any other clues. A footprint is evidence of something that happened. It's the space taken up by something. A hat and a footprint? These can both be, like, associated with Sherlock Holmes in a way, right? Like, he has a special hat, like detectives track down footprints. If there were a magnifying glass here, that could be in the group, right? That kind of thing. Speaking of news, you can splash news on the front page, kind of. Big splashy news. Dogs... There's a terrier and a rat. There's a rat terrier, but there's not really a dog terrier. There's like a terrier, which is a dog. Source is a verb. You can source something from a place. Impact and footprint. Yeah, these are sort of these are synonyms in one sense. A mark. These are yeah, like evidence of something that happened, right? Or of something that is happening. You could argue splash is kind of the same thing, but it doesn't seem right. Interesting. These three seem like the best idea I've got, aside from the basketball stuff, which I don't want to commit to. until I find some other groups to make me believe it's not a red herring. But like dribble, source, pass, block, like none of these are related to what we're doing now. But I don't, there's nothing is, right? There's no fourth thing. A splash, I think, is the best guess. Well, these are... You could fit these in the phrase like, this will leave a blank, right? Leave a mark, leave a footprint, leave an impact, kind of. Maybe not. Or you could make one of these, make a footprint, an impact, a mark, a splash. And they all mean basically the same thing. Yeah, okay, I could believe splash fits. Then if we have the basketball group, like there's dog, rat, and canary. Are these like, you know, famous Looney Tunes characters? Sure. Could be, but I don't see another. Perhaps a hat is a famous component, or a component, one of 4 components of a famous particular cartoon. Or there's a banana peel? Slip on something? Cartoon stuff? Cartoon staples? So let's imagine dog, rat, and canary were part of a group. There would be 5 things left. There would be secret, leak, source, pass, and hat. No, not pass. I must have missed one. I only found... Oh, banana, yeah. Secret, leak, banana, hat. And source. I don't know what relates those. Alright, I'm going to submit a couple groups here. I'm reasonably sure now that this and the basketball thing are not red herrings. Okay. The specific canary... Oh, wait. Well... I was thinking of the canary, like Tweety Bird from Looney Tunes. But I guess there's Snoopy? Snoopy has a dog, and I believe Woodstock is a canary, right? But I don't see other stuff here that's associated with Charlie Brown, I don't think. I guess a rat and a leak are both also ways to obtain information you shouldn't have, right? A source of secret information. A canary sings, right? But that's like, I mean, yes, that's true of the actual canary, but it's like an idiom for a criminal giving information on other criminals to avoid, right? You sing like a canary, right? To lessen the impact of prosecution on himself. So maybe these are origins of illicit information, kind of? An informant, yeah. So what is this? secret. Is this like... I don't know why, but for some reason these look like elements of some detective from children's literature that I'm not familiar with. I assume it's not that. I don't know why my brain actually even suggested it, but... yeah, okay, it's not that. Great. Yeah, top banana, nobody says that. I know what it means, but it's not real. Yeah, top dog and top hat and top secret are all fair enough. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.